Um,
We are live. What is going on? Hello. We got Teresa, Lisa, and then we got a few other people hopping on. What's up, guys? What's going on? Live today with the Pixel Pod Studio. We have Young. We have
yeah, the whole crew's back this time. I know.
Man,
Before, on a couple of weeks ago, I had a bad back. I know, and then what a week ago it was like Memorial Day weekend, so we pretty much took that week off. But the crew's back.
mhm. and yeah, we got Manny, and you
what
got
up,
myself,
everyone?
RJ. What's up, guys? What's going on? Hope you guys are having a good Monday. Happy Monday, everyone. Excited to
Uh,
be back. Like we said, we took 2 weeks off, right? Um, and
yeah,
it
We've been
wasn't like we
working.
weren't doing nothing.
It's not like we weren't working. We just
Yeah,
we weren't doing any video stuff. But trust us.
yeah. Just I think just we'll just touch it just a tiny bit, but I think just back to back things happening one after other in the world, and it just you know what
oh,
I mean.
dude,
Just
You know what?
everyone, all of us were kind of like our mind wasn't there, right? And I think we're all had our
These
own
are
situations. We're all
yeah.
different people. We're all different human beings. It touches in a different each of us in a different way, right? So I
Yeah.
know that we got a few people hopping on. Welcome, guys. If you guys are new here, welcome. Give this video a thumbs up. You guys are more than welcome to ask questions in the comments too. We're here to help. So yeah,
No,
yeah. You got
these
anything to
are.
say?
No, I was just gonna say these are definitely some crazy times, man. I seriously wish I had like a time machine and I can just go back in time and restart the year, man. Because it's just with everything that's going on right now, it's really unfortunate.
Yeah. Um,
yeah,
Teresa, where's everyone? Howdy, yo. They're hopping on. They're hopping on. Teresa, what's going on? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's going on? Hello, hello. Everyone's hopping on saying hello. So appreciate that, guys.
yeah. Just give me 1 second. I'm prepping.
Yeah, yeah. Also, so let's get into the topic, right? So today we're going to be the last video that we did was 2 weeks ago. Okay, we kind of just did some research. And Manny kind of put together what he was going to do with the interior for the diabetes interior. And we do plan on giving this one away for free to everyone at the end. But then starting the next little series that we're going to put together, we're going to start. We're going to start charging $1 for them. Okay. Manny's taking the time out of his day, and obviously you can see how long it's taking him to do these. Right. He's actually putting some effort into it, but also too, we want the people that are taking this very seriously. To purchase these, and it's only going to be $1, right? 99 cents. What the heck is that, right? A bag of chips. Oh, why don't you think you can get a bag of chips for 99 cents no more? Probably like $1.39. So
can you still get an Arizona tea for $1 now?
come on, man. I can't. You know, I got those. I got them.
Hey,
This
hey, RJ, you're living in the '90s, bro. That thing's
shit,
been over.
man. That tea's still good. That's
Do they even make those anymore?
yeah. They got this new one, right? I've been drinking this new one. It's like a half lemonade. It's not the Arnold Palmer. It's a different one. It's like a blue bunny, but it's like similar to the Arizona iced teas, and they're next to each other. And I've been trying it. It's pretty good, man. I like stuff like that. Like just finding random stuff that's new. So, yeah. So back, anyways, man, he threw me off topic.
My bad. My bad. My bad. My
No,
bad.
we're gonna charge 99 cents for the interiors for the next series, but this interior is gonna be free. But as far as that, you guys can see the whole process behind it, and these are top of the line interiors, right, guys? And you can make money with these, okay? And these are the same, kind of almost like the same interiors that we're creating with Pixel Pod Studio too, as well. And if you guys are
Yeah.
unaware, with Pixel Pod Studio, we just released the January interiors, right? We just released those a few
January.
January.
June.
You do have a time machine. This
Oh.
guy,
the
he just went back in time.
Oh.
the June interior. So the June interiors, we released them a few days ago, right? So we released 10 new interiors, some interesting niches in there. Barrel racing, everyone's like, what the heck is that? It's okay. At one point, I didn't know neither until I was like 4 years old, 5 years old. And I went to the rodeo.
Yeah, they were pretty. I mean, they were very interesting, RJ. I
Mhm.
think this the very a very wide range of niches that you would that we added for June. I mean, and I don't know if people noticed too. I used all free fonts this time. I want to
Yep.
see how many people uh, are going to appreciate that. So that
Yep.
we didn't want we kind of want to accommodate people right now. All the tough times going on right now, crazy times.
Mhm.
Uh, if you're on the group, I dropped a golden nugget gem of a link where you can pick up some fronts for free,
Mhm.
commercial. I will not be sharing that in this. It's just I know for a fact that that link is not available anywhere in the groups. We'll leave it at that. We'll leave it at that.
No, so also too, the June interiors are down below in the description somewhere. You see a link right there for the June interiors. If you guys haven't signed up for Pixel Pod Studio, you guys can go ahead and check out those new interiors up there. And then also too, there's a free interior that you guys, if you guys haven't downloaded that free interior, it's up there too as well. You guys can kind of get a head start and kind of make some money. And then the goal is to make some money with that free interior, right? And then of course, what we want you guys to do, if you guys do make money,
My bad, guys.
is to hop in and yeah.
All right, let's do this, RJ. Let's go. Let me share my screen. My bad, guys. I clicked on the wrong window. Share screen.
All right, guys, and we're gonna kind of disappear so you guys can get a better picture of the screen. All right.
Okay,
So
let's go.
ready, one. We're gonna start this, guys. Ready,
Full
one,
screen
two,
mode.
three.
All right, are we good? Are we good? Everybody's full
Yes.
screen mode? Okay, cool.
If you guys can see this, please just comment yes. Can you guys see this on your end? Please let us know if you can see it.
Yeah, so last week, guys, or what, 2 weeks ago, RJ? I don't even, dude, I lost track of time. Anyways, I think
2 weeks.
I think this is where I left off, guys. So this is kind of a base foundation. And I went ahead and tweaked it. I did all free fonts. So when we do drop this, you'll be able to get the fonts for free. And this is what I came up with. Well, before and after. Boom, boom. It could be changed. I just chose gray, 50% gray, just so it's not too. I don't know if people would notice when you print journals. If it's black, it might bleed through the page. So we kind of keep things light with the gray. So the only change that I did, I separated the boxes so it wouldn't be confusing. Added gray shading so that you can distinguish going through the lines, so that people don't mess up.
You want to kind of zoom in a little bit so
my bad.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. So this is before. This was last on where we left off. I felt like the comments or the notes was not enough. Talked to my dad, and he's like, he's diabetic, so he's like, you know what, you should probably do more space so that people can because you're gonna have those people that are just jumping in they get tested for diabetes and they don't know what foods can spike your insulin. So right here is a nice little chunk of notes that people can write as to what worked, maybe how was a day. We can all change this. So that's basically all I did. As far as the breakdown, guys, I changed the header the header. I just changed it to like a script, kind of like I've been kind of on the farmhouse type of font lately. My wife is big time into that niche, so we just kind of made it simple, clean, both female and male. Added an extra snack in case people want to add that to their daily food intake. I know this one didn't have one, see, breakfast, lunch, dinner, and bedtime. Kept it very simple, guys. Everything is on character. Everything again is character style. So if I wanted to change that to a different, say I wanted to match the same font as the what font did we use? I think it was Barlow. If I want to change that, I can, and it will do it automatically. So if you don't like the font, if you guys don't like the font, you can change so if you want to go masculine, you can just change that. You can, say you want to make it bold, you can. The font that I chose has a big, large font family, so you can pretty much do what you want. Everything is here. Again, this will all be included in the file that we give you guys. Everything's right here. If you want to make, see the days. If you want to make the day of the week, more bold. You can, and it does it automatically,
Dope.
right? I think that's the emphasis that we try to come across with you guys in regards to our templates is the fact that these can be modified,
Yeah.
right?
No, for sure. I think that's another thing too, just to add to everything. Adam wants to know a question for you, Manny. Is this the diabetes log book?
Sure, it is. Yeah,
Okay, yeah. So Adam, yeah, that is. I think
yeah.
that. Go ahead.
Oh no, and I also just kind of the research I did. I added the blood sugar. Obviously, that's the blood sugar for the diabetes test, and then the insulin dose in case they want in case whoever's diabetic is taking insulin. Again, you can change it up. Grams of carbs and then physical activity. You know, my dad does walk around the block, and he kind of he'll test his blood just to make sure everything's good. There's all. I mean, at the end of the day, guys, you got to do your research, right? There's type 1, type 2 diabetes. You can, in fact, make it for both, or separate it. You know,
Yeah.
these are all fully customizable. You can edit if you know InDesign. I know a lot of people are still skeptical. I know Affinity publishers out there. We're working on that. But for the meantime, stick with InDesign. It's basically the same as the Affinity publisher, just a little different as far as like menus and tool sets and all that. And again, everything's done in master pages. So you want to make sure that all the edits, you do all the edits right here, guys. Okay. Emphasize again, master pages. So, for example, I made the days bold. I'm going to go back to my pages. So we're going to scroll. And guess what? Everything got changed, right? Look at it. All the days are bold now. What else? And then I did add the notes over here on this side. So again, one thing I did notice, and this is something that you guys need to kind of do the research, is like, how can yours be different, right? So we had originally had the notes right here, and it was kind of small. What if the person wants to add, what foods work for them, what with the insulin dosage? There's plenty of space on the right side of the page for that person to write. So also too, we try to solve or provide a solution for what's out there now, right? The one thing we do notice is that sometimes the number one complaints that we get, or that I see on the KDP reviews, is sometimes they went the wrong trim size. It's too small. So remember, guys, you want to cater to the niche that you're, or the audience, right? So maybe it could be for the older people, or target that. You can easily change the fonts to kind of cover that niche, or I'm sorry, that target audience. Or if you want to make it fun, or kids one. I mean, kids. There are kids that are diabetic as well, so that's another thing that keep in mind. Again, you can always change it. Like you can always change the types of text that you want to change. So say, I don't know, food, or I don't know. I can't think of it. What did I do in the last one? Hold on, guys. Sorry. So I did carbs, blood sugar, and then time. So yeah. So say you want to do a time, right? You can just get rid of one, and then just type in, right? And then you do that in the master page again, and then you go back to your pages, and it's right there on Monday.
What's the dimension of this interior?
This is, I think, 8.5 by 11. Let's see here.
Okay. Yeah.
Sorry. Yeah, 8.5 by 11. I already printed it out. It's pretty. Yeah. It's pretty big. Again, I mean, if you want to make them bigger too, guys, look at all you do. If you want to make it big, you can always extend them. Hold down the shift key, right? We always want to make sure you hold down the shift key so it stretches out. Yeah. So say if you want to combine them, you can.
So the notes right there. So we got Monday. He goes. So we get the left is like the day that you start the day, right? And then on Monday, the notes, right?
Yeah. I mean, you don't need. I mean, guys, you don't need to put this. So if you want to do this and then you want to take it out, sometimes people, want that reminder. You can always take it out. You can customize it the way you want.
And
But
this is another thing, guys. I'm gonna emphasize this. It's like, okay, you guys see this, right? And it's obviously this is just an example for you guys to understand. Okay, and then your main goal is it's not to just upload this exact one to
no,
KDP. You want to make it your own. Because
yeah,
if you do it this way, and 100 people upload the same interior, you're creating more competition for yourself, and you're not going to make no sales at all, and you're going to be stuck there like, how come I can't make no sales on KDP and I can't make no money? It's because I'm going to tell you this. It's because I told you exactly what I just said right now. If you upload it the way it is right now, you're not going to make no damn money. Understand that? Okay. I'm not trying
I
to be
mean,
a mean or
technically,
nothing.
technically they can, but yeah,
They
I mean,
can, but you're not going to make no like $100 from the niche or two. You might, but the goal is long term, right? You want to create something that no one else has.
yeah.
Makes sense.
As far as design wise, you also want to have some type of font hierarchy, right? You want to make sure
Mm-hmm.
there's bold fonts that stick out. I use like for the pre and post, I use like a lighter or regular font. Again, this font that I use is Barlow semi condensed. I like using condensed fonts
Yeah.
because you can blow them up. You can blow them up. For example, you can make them a little bigger, so 10. Again, when you see this, when you make that's when you exceeded the um, the cell dimension. So you want to bring it back down to 9 because it is too big, and then you're gonna get that error. But again, um, make sure you provide some type of font hierarchy. I mean, I'm pretty sure Young knows what's going on with that. I mean, he knows typography very well. So you don't want to make like if you were to just make all this dips the same, like look at like where nothing sticks out, right? Like for example, just okay, let's just change it, right? So now everything's in a regular or light. See how it doesn't pop? Like it doesn't. It gets lost with this column. So you want to make sure that you use different fonts or
Yeah.
the thicknesses, semi bold, regular, or light. It all depends. I recommend using condensed fonts because I feel like you can really size up fonts really well, and
Yeah.
they won't. It's a condensed, so it won't be super wide, and you can pack it in the smaller spaces. But yeah, that's basically it, guys. So we went from this to this, and all I did was, you know, added some font hierarchy.
Mm-hmm.
Make sure stuff was bold. Again, you can take this out if you want. I just put it there just because sometimes people just want.
It's cool to be organized, right? Just to
Yeah,
okay, Monday I
yeah,
felt this way, Tuesday I felt this way, or I didn't
yeah, of
like this, or something like that, right? And keep it well
course.
organized. So, yeah, no. Adam right here says, yes, we can make it our own. Just need the idea. Thank you. Yeah, no. Adam, Adam Art Design. This is actually the whole point of doing this because we want to kind of give you guys an idea of how to do things, but
Yeah.
it just we can't like I don't. Like I can just say, yeah, go ahead and upload this one, but then everyone else is going to upload the same one. And I'm just being honest with you because I just like you. Honestly, we're doing this so you guys can make money.
So there it is,
And
right? I removed
yeah,
it. And now it's a different, right, guys? It's a different. So it's pretty easy. I mean, I just left it in there.
mhm.
yeah, I
See?
mean, I think the best way to look at these interiors are just kind of imagine them like a foundation for your home, right? Like you have the foundation, but it's really up to you, like what kind of walls you want to put up, or do you want tile floors, or do you want carpet, right? So it's up to you guys. Like we're giving you the foundation, but it's up to you guys to really make it your own.
Yeah, I mean, guys, we're trying to keep it very short, but this is pretty much ready to go, right? This is like,
Mhm.
I think the next video, I think what we're gonna do keywords, RJ.
We're gonna. I wanted to we kind of research for the cover, kind of give the
Yeah.
people an idea
Okay.
for the cover next, and then we're gonna do keywords next.
Yeah.
And I think also too, it just we can show you how to do the cover and all that stuff. But I think that researching the covers, different types of covers for the niche would be a good idea too as well. I don't know. I think that would be something to give them a better idea of like how the covers should be. But Young, that's where Young comes in right there with the cover.
Yeah, we can get into that next week.
Yeah,
I'll
Yeah,
do
I
okay.
some
think that would be good.
research.
And then we'll do keywords and stuff like that, kind of give you guys a better idea of everything.
Okay.
So yeah, just says, can you make the
Yeah,
example for
let's.
Canva or PowerPoint? No, so I think for the interior right there too. We're gonna go ahead and give it away for free to you guys, so you guys can have a better idea what's going on with the interior. Give you guys an idea of how to do the interior and stuff like that. But the goal is, when we give you the interior, we want you to use the template. And you can make it your own, right? So you can stand out from the competition.
Yeah, I mean that's the important thing. Is like this is just a quick template that we can provide for you guys to kind of get a base of what like a base template, right? And then from there, you guys can just add more columns or do whatever you guys want. But the idea is there, like that. Who was that? Who was the one that said the question?
About the
I think Adam Art,
Adam
right?
Yeah,
art,
I
yeah.
mean, yeah. So this is just a rough template. Like you want to make sure you want to add to it, add more stuff. I mean, if you see that there's other, if there's other things you want to add a second spread, and then add it to the, make it like a four spread journal, and then dude, you got a unique journal that you can upload and call it your own.
Yep. No, no, for sure. It says, can you make an example for this by Canva or PowerPoint? I'm trying to figure out what you mean, like the interior for PowerPoint. I don't with the cut, or are you talking about the cover?
I think
I'm
he's
not
asking
sure.
for to give him like a tutorial on
Yeah,
Canva. And well, number one, we don't mess with Canva.
yeah,
Um, we can certainly, I mean, we're not PowerPoint experts. I mean, we can certainly kind of maybe give you some tips here and there, but I mean, we initially started providing PowerPoint because that's what the general public was asking for, but we made it clear that that's not something that we really work in. I mean, we can certainly help out to a certain point, but we're not by any means an expert in PowerPoint.
yeah. I mean, yeah. I'm not gonna. I mean, we said it from the beginning that we're gonna teach InDesign, guys. So I mean,
Mm,
if you don't want to do it, we will. I will provide a PowerPoint template, or
yeah,
yeah, a PowerPoint file
template,
for this
yeah.
template. But it's not going to be. You have to understand, like when I export it to PowerPoint, it doesn't do it exactly like you see it on InDesign. It'll have probably thicker lines, but people who have been using those templates have had no complaints.
Mhm.
They can, if you're very well savvy with PowerPoint, then you'll be able to figure it out. But yeah, there's no what you see in InDesign is going to be completely different from the PowerPoint.
Yeah.
But we do our best to provide a file. So from that point on, you can do whatever you want.
Yeah. Adam Mar says, thank you guys. Thank you. Yeah, no. I think you can see there's like some issues with PowerPoint sometimes when you like transfer it over or like try to make it goes like all bonky and stuff. The letters go like they're not supposed to in the columns, and it gets all crazy. So it just takes a little bit of time to make it in PowerPoint, and we're not saying PowerPoint. The PowerPoint's easy, right? But when you are trying to create something, and it does take more time, as far as like let's say if you try to change the fonts, right? The a column or something like that. You literally have to go in and switch every single damn column sometimes. So yeah, using
Any other questions?
no,
Adam Art said that he made one last week using Illustrator. That's cool.
no. If you guys have any questions, please ask them. That's cool, Adam. That's pretty cool. Yeah. So if not, we're gonna go ahead and call it right there. Anything to add to that, Young? Anything to add, Maddie?
No, that's pretty much it. As always, if you guys have any questions, feel free to message us. I mean, we're all three of us are we're pretty active in the groups, and we all get the same email. So whenever you guys send us an email, all three of us get them. So one of us will respond.
Yeah. He says, "Thank you guys. Great job on the interior." No, and then we'll try to make this interior available for you guys next week. If you guys, we'll send out email too as well to the people that have downloaded the previous free interior. So if you guys haven't downloaded that, download the download in the link below, or where it's at the free interior for, I think it's like the bird interior or something like that. Did I even put it down there? I'll put it down there after this video, but download that and we'll send you guys an email out for um, the diabetes interior. So yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. So
That's it for
all right,
me.
guys, we're gonna go ahead and call it right there. Guys, have an awesome week. Peace out.
See ya.
Later.